Welcome to The Weird Witness, where strange stories and human truths meet in the dark. Stay close. Listen carefully. Here's a strange story that still creeps people out. A story that didn't just stay in the forest, it followed someone home. It begins with a man who loved hiking, not for adventure, not for excitement, but because the forest was the only place he felt calm, away from work, away from noise, away from everything. He knew the trails, the routes, the smell of the pines after rain. He trusted this forest. But that day, something felt wrong. The air was still, too still. Even the birds were silent, as if the entire forest was holding its breath. And then, he saw it. At first, just a pile of sticks, nothing unusual. But as he stepped closer, his footsteps slowed. The sticks weren't random. They were arranged carefully. A shape began to form, a tiny coffin, maybe a foot long, perfectly built from trimmed sticks tied with fresh vines. His breath caught a little. This wasn't nature. Someone made this. He reached out slowly, almost unwillingly, and lifted the lid. Inside lay a folded cloth, old, faded, but clean, almost lovingly placed. He touched it, a quiet inhale. It was warm, not sun-warm, not held for a second warm. It felt like it had been pressed against a living body moments before. But the forest around him was freezing. Every instinct in him suddenly screamed that something was wrong. Very wrong. He looked around, for footprints, shadows, any sign of someone else. But the ground was untouched. No tracks, no disturbances, nothing. It was as if the coffin had appeared out of thin air. Softly, "Someone's here," he whispered. A branch snapped behind him. He spun. Nothing. He tried to stay calm, walking quickly down the trail. But halfway down he heard it. Tap, tap, tap. A soft, rhythmic knocking, like wood striking wood. He froze. The tapping froze. He walked again. The tapping followed. Closer. That's when he ran. At the ranger station he explained everything. The coffin, the warmth, the tapping. And the rangers didn't laugh. They looked worried. This wasn't the first strange report. The next morning, they returned with him. 3 rangers, 2 dogs, and a man who already regretted coming back. The trail was the same, but the clearing empty. The tiny coffin was gone. Every stick, every vine, every trace. One ranger knelt and brushed the soil. Smooth, perfect, untouched. Voice lowers. "It's like the forest swallowed it," one of them whispered. The dogs refused to enter the clearing. They growled, then whimpered, and backed away. Everyone agreed. It was time to leave. That night, the hiker returned home. He showered, ate, sat down, tried to breathe normally again. Then he saw it on his porch, a small pile of dark, damp forest dirt, and tiny broken sticks, cut to the same size as the coffin pieces, arranged in a perfect little rectangle. And that was it. No message, no noise, just a silent shape waiting for him, as if the forest hadn't finished with him yet. Strange stories, human truths.
If this story unsettled you, good. There's always more. Follow The Weird Witness and step deeper into the dark with me.